believe it or not, when you lose a funded account the way I did yesterday, a 150K account, I already got a payout from it, but I still had 5K in that account of profits. Believe it or not, the worst part about it is not the fact that I lost 5 grand. The worst part, in my opinion, about losing a funded account is not so much the profits that were in that account, but the fact of how long it takes to replace that account with a new evaluation and then getting it funded. And then second thing is, yesterday I was trading with 5 accounts, right? So when I took a loss on 5 accounts, that was a big loss. And now today I'm only trading with 3 accounts. So even though I'm green today, it's not a huge gain from or huge recovery from yesterday. And those are the worst 2 things about losing a funded account, not so much the profits. And if I could go back, I would cut my loss, even if it's $3,000, cut that loss and just slowly start recovering that account. Because trust me, even if you have to climb back from being down on that account with less cushion than you had, it's still much faster than doing a new evaluation and so on. But when we are in that losing trade, we get clouded, we hold the loser, and we end up losing the account. So keep that in mind when you are in a position, when you have a nice funded account, it's already been through a lot of days of trading. Try not to lose that account in one day if you've had that happen to you before, because again, you could recover from it a lot faster. Even though it will take time, it's still a lot faster than getting a new evaluation, trying to pass that, and so on. All right, so keep that in mind again for future. Thank you so much for all the amazing support on my video from yesterday. It was a tough video to make, but I want to stay transparent with you guys, and I have nothing to hide. I'm not here to teach anyone how to trade. So if I take losses, it happens. And then if your favorite YouTuber doesn't take losses, then they're lying, right? So there's nothing wrong with YouTube. There's plenty of money to make on YouTube. And even Patrick Whelan made a video about that where, you know, he makes a lot of money from affiliates, from his courses, from YouTube. And anyone that gives him shame for that, yeah, he might not be the best trader, whatever. Trading aside, he's a hustler. He grew a business, and to make money on YouTube is not easy by any means. To make a living on YouTube, you know, a few $100s here and there, it's not hard. But to make a living from social media, it's very difficult, and you go through a lot of drama and a lot of comments, you know, and haters and trolls. So it's not easy. So I always give a little round of applause to anyone that does YouTube for a living, no matter what situation they're in, whatever they're doing. I don't care as long as they're not fully scamming people, right? So that's a big difference there. But yeah, let's go over today's numbers before I go off topic. Obviously, again, thank you so much for using my affiliate codes. You know, so now this is my plug, but again, it does help to make these videos and try not to skip a day, or if I have a bad day, I still want to make the video for you guys and keep you guys updated, because I know a lot of people could relate to my situation as well. You could find it motivational when I make a lot of money, or even when I do lose, like I lost yesterday, when I recover from that. When you're in that same situation, instead of giving up, you're gonna be like, all right, Alpine did it, maybe I could do it too. And then, you know, you just keep pushing and we'll get through it together. But let's go over today's numbers. Again, my spreadsheet's very simple. There's no formulas in here. So this is the tabs that I have. So in case you want to create your own, you can. But let's go over today's numbers. It's going to be a red week. Today is Thursday, September 7th. And yesterday's loss was just massive. So there's no way to recover from that, especially now that I'm trading just 3 accounts, right? So that is, again, one of the worst parts about it all. Yesterday, I lost on 5 accounts, and today I only profited on 3 because that's all I have left. I will be at, unless I don't lose any accounts in the meantime, I will be at 7 accounts by end of next week. I'll be back to 4 accounts on Monday, and then I'm waiting for Bullnox to activate my master account as well. So I'll be funded with Bullnox. And then I'm also trying to get funded with Elite Trader funding. And I also failed on the TopStep. TopStep is just so difficult with the 2 days. They get you really good there. They want to make you pass in 2 days, and it's actually very difficult to do. So I got to just take my time on TopStep, but they have I don't like how they have their contract set up or whatever. But eventually I'll definitely get funded with TopStep because their payout policy is pretty good. But today was just a $425 day on each of the remaining funded accounts. So exactly what I lost yesterday. So we're back to the same numbers that we were at on Tuesday. So not too bad. from that perspective, and also just sucks that I couldn't trade this account. So even if I would have just taken, but believe it or not, I could have profited on this account. Even though I lost and cut these, I didn't cut this one, and it actually went into profit, but I was scrambling. I didn't know how much profit I was in and so on, and I just never got out, and then it reversed so quick that I just froze. But even if I would have cut it at $2,000 or $3,000 worth of losses, my P&L would have been a lot better. And also I would have been able to trade that account. And then today I would have made $850 on this account because I would have taken double the size. I had double the size yesterday on this account as well. So I would have had double the size from today. So 425, it would have been 850. And I slowly would have been recovering that account. And I probably would have still been able to get a payout from this account come September 15th. But now, or September even 20th, right? Because that's the deadline. So I still would have had plenty of days to recover that account slowly but surely. It would have been at like 3K profit, which is still more than a fresh start on the 50K account. But just clouded emotions got to me, and there was so much going on yesterday with the partial fills. Today I traded a little bit differently as well to kind of clear up my charts to make them easier to see. And hopefully I don't have that issue happen again. I also set my max loss on the rhythmic side as well. So I was able to set a max loss. So that way, even if I do get stubborn, I will not lose a funded account, even though these don't have a lot of cushion. So I could lose them in, a couple of bad trading days. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully tomorrow is another smooth day like it was today. And yeah, and then we'll be back to like $2,000 on these accounts, and then that's okay. And then hopefully by September 20th, these accounts are close to $4,000, and then I'm able to withdraw another $2,000 from each, and then these get another 6K payout by end of the month. And then the following October, can't believe it's still gonna be October 1st through 5th, maybe request hopefully $10,000 from all the accounts, but we'll see how that goes. Don't want to get ahead of myself too much. Still kind of in a down mood, but again, could be worse. And we're gonna keep trucking along. Got the payout, right? So 8.75K payout is still great for August. And this is why we do take the maximum payout, because if things go south, everything is profitable, right? So everything is still going well. Yeah, now I'm going to only get a 6K payout if I get these 3 accounts to a payout. But that is still $15,000 worth of profits in the month of September, right? So in September payouts, it'll be $15,000. And then plus affiliates again. Thank you so much for using my affiliates. So it will be close to $17,000, $18,000 worth of payouts, plus my stock trading. So it's still has a potential for a 20K September month. So there's a difference between making $20,000 of profits in the month and then $20,000 worth of withdrawals in the month. There's two different things in my opinion. So here I'm tracking how much money I've made on the accounts, but this is what really matters, is the payouts, right? So that's what we have to keep track of. And hopefully by end of the year, the payouts are in the 50,000, hopefully, but taking it slowly. We'll see. One day at a time now, since just like that, things could go south. Anyway, guys, again, 80% off on Apex. Take advantage of it. Quant Tower, copy trading is free. So definitely take a look at that. A lot of people have been watching my videos on Quant Tower. So if you have any questions about Quant Tower, let me know. If you want to trade between Bullnox, Apex, TopStep, Elite Trader Funding, all on one platform, check out Quant Tower. It's $25 a month if you want to copy trade between other firms. If you are just trading with Apex or with just TopStep, you could use Quant Tower for free. There's no extra cost. All right, guys, till next time.